The next simple procedure, diagnostic procedure, is taking one's temperature. Temperature is very important, not quite as important as the breathing. There's a fundamental relationship between our what we call basal body temperature and our immune system strength. And this is mission critical for cancer patients. The lower our body temperature goes, of course, one of the symptoms of that, of severe low body temperature, is cold hands and feet, which is very uncomfortable. But cold body temperature strips our immune system of its strength. The reason we get a fever when we get an infection is because it kicks in the immune system. The higher the temperature, the stronger the immune system responds. So first thing is a very simple, also inexpensive diagnostic procedure is to take one's temperature. And today hopefully we're not using a mercury thermometer anymore. They have digital thermometers. And there are many different ways of taking one's temperature. For looking at the basal body temperature, we want to do that first thing in the morning, even before we're getting out of bed. It's a little bit different for women than men because women's body temperature changes through their whole menstrual cycle. And practicing natural birth controls actually works on monitoring the changes in body temperature. So for a woman, it'll vary depending on what part of the cycle they're taking their temperature. Most people who have very low body temperature know it because they feel cold. But it's still good to take the temperature. You can take it under the armpit, you can take it in the mouth. In the old days, everybody used to take it anally. Some people even take the temperature in the ears. But you need to establish your body temperature. Once you establish that you have low body temperature, what do you do about it? And this is how it is with everything that I'm going to be teaching in this consultation. I'm calling it first consultation. Breathing too fast, you slow the breathing down. Too acidic, you take sodium bicarbonate. And of course, there are many other things like changing your diet. Body temperature, the best way to change your body temperature, to increase, to warm oneself up, is to get an infrared mattress. It's called a biomat, and you put it on your bed, and you sleep on it every night. And it radiates out a light, infrared red light, into the body, penetrates the body, and turns to heat. For cancer patients, you can go out and spend $100,000 and get these very sophisticated drugs which will increase your immune system response, or you can practice thermotherapy, heating the body using infrared therapy. A biomat's better than a sauna because a sauna you have to get into. A biomat, you sleep on it all night long, and it will support you, warm you, nurture you, and comfort you. And that's why I consider it one of the best medical devices in the world. And I got into it personally myself when a cancer patient gave me one to try. And I fell in love with it. I use it every night. In cold climates, it's a dream. You get a flu, it's a dream. It's just so comforting. And I tell everybody I'm going to die on mine because it's the only place to be when you're not feeling good. And certainly we're usually not feeling good when we're leaving the planet, when we're leaving our body. So body temperature is mission critical, just like pH is. Every physiological reaction in the body is pH sensitive. Another way of dealing directly with temperature, and this is more for local, sometimes we have localized areas that get cold. And this we turn to Chinese medicine. They have a process called, instead of using needles, moxibustion. You can buy these, they're like cigars. And you light the end of it and you bring it, you just take a point and you bring the cigar, the heat right to a point. Very effective form of medicine. Another way to stimulate the body using heat. Of course, going out in the sun, being in the sun enough, and of course, wearing appropriate clothes in cold climates, wearing hats, scarves. In China, they used to use hara belts, which is like a scarf you put around the kidneys. Keeping warm is equivalent to keeping healthy.